Here I'm getting the steel from my shop delivered. This beam will be the ridge beam. It's 35 feet long and weighs 1,225 pounds. With a beam that heavy, I needed quite a bit of help to get it unloaded from the delivery truck. So I've got my dad here in the black, my son Dan in the gray t-shirt, his friend Drew in a hoodie, and my buddy Carl in the green jacket, who brought his engine hoist. We used it to lift the beam up off of the truck so that it wouldn't slam down and break my new shop floor. Now we're trying to decide the best way to support it so that we can get the engine hoist out from under it after we lower it down. Here Dan ducks under the beam and I cringe. Luckily, nothing happened, but it really made me nervous when I saw the video that he had been under that beam. Here comes my friend Jacob. He saw that truck drive away, so he's pretty excited because it means he didn't have to lift all that steel off of the truck by hand. He got here just at the right time. You can see the fun part, lowering it down with the hoist.
Down so that this edge is out over here, and we roll it so that it ends up further onto the stack. I would suggest we swap out this really short one. Yeah, there's a longer one. Get this short one out. So we're working towards you, you mean?
Yeah, the whole beam gets from my way.
The arm is coming that way. Let's see how's that edge over there on the stack? Gonna hit the stack? Nope. Not yet. Keep on. Yeah, that's plenty. Right there?
Yep.
Okay, now.
This drill is equipped with a self-oiling feature. You can see the oil vial there, and it just drips down in, but it makes such a mess to use it that I ended up buying a separate oil can, and I just put the oil on that I feel like I need, and that way I go through less oil and it makes less of a mess of everything. It's still pretty messy. What I'm drilling through here is a tab which will be welded to the steel post on the side of the garage door header. I have it clamped down onto the header so that I can drill through both pieces, and that way I get my holes precisely where I need them. It ends up being about 3/4 of an inch of steel, and this annular cutter on this magnetic drill goes right through it. Hardly takes any pressure at all. Here's the plug from the first layer of steel, that 1/2-inch plate. And now I'll add a little oil and then go on to cut the last 5/16. In the next clip, I have a little time-lapse sequence of me prepping this beam, drilling the rest of the holes in it. I have to drill holes on the top so that 2x can be bolted to it, and that the king post that'll go between this and the ridge beam will also be able to be bolted on. I had the engineer design this system so that I could bolt everything together myself, so I don't have to spend as much money having a welder do the whole thing for me. He'll just come in, weld all the tops and bottoms onto the pieces, and we'll be done. Look at all that swarf. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with that drill. Here's an hour of drilling condensed into less than 30 seconds. You get to see a few shots of my dad. He came out from Utah to help me for the last couple weeks, and we were able to get quite